Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here on our DC colony. Alright, so I took a little bit of time and just looked at things, trying to figure out, alright, what do we really need to do? How can we continue to progress and do neat things, learn, explore space, stabilize, because 1300 cycles and we're still not really in a stable state. I know, that is miserable. In looking around, found some errors, like this whole line here was backed up and not working because of a simple mistake, so got that fixed. I took some time. I'm sorry. You know the story if you've been watching my videos. Took some time, looked at all of my wiring to see where can I get metals from. So I went ahead and mapped out, and you can kind of see some of it here. You can see some of it over here where we didn't use lead for our power wires in some of these cool areas inside the base. So I said, okay, let's replace all that. So we've got that mapped out. Also took a look and thought about, okay, what about our power grid? What can we do? Because we have all of this, and can we expand, maybe redo this, do it better? Yes, there is an opportunity, so we're going to do that. We also looked at a video. The video is from Nihilus, on how we can tame some minor volcanoes to extract the rock and have it nice and cool. So I'm not going to go for it right now, but I've outlined the basics of how it'll work. And then we'll put it out, but we can't do this because we need steel. So we've set these up so that we can go ahead and make a bunch of iron, so that then we can make steel. Because when we look at our metals, we have 29,000 iron. Not a lot, but we can recover some from our bases. And then, when we look at these, we're short everywhere. Now, we do know we have a poop ton of gold. In both formats. Just gold ore and gold. And we have quite a bit of iron and other material that can come from Abundista. So that's the other thing we looked at. One was, okay, we need to get this taken care of and get these closed up so that we can use the cooling appropriately, which we are doing. It's right here, and of course it's heating up to 85, but we're sucking out the heat from this. So we'll continue to do that and get that fixed. They have a few things to close out because, opening this up just released all the carbon, but at least it got the volcanoes, or the vents, going. We looked at all of our volcanoes. We can do a little bit better on the cooling by putting in some temp shift plates. We do have, aluminum. We have, 2 aluminum, 2 gold, and then of course we have the copper volcano up here. So there is opportunity to get these resources to our main colony. The first thing that you may have saw is we built this so that we can just get the flow going. Because that's our issue, is that with this one, the rest are actually working quite well. But with this one, the issue was the flow. Now, we need to repair this, which we will. This thing's going to go dormant, or is dormant right now, so we just need to get in here and we need to pull out the rest of this. But we need to repair these items. So if we look at that, what is it? It's going to be under duties, right? Yeah, so we need to repair that one, and we need to repair this, so that we can get those taken care of. And then we put a bunch of temp shift plates here, because it won't cool down until we can get these done. Now, this is all ice. We have lots of ice on the map, so why don't we put a bunch of ice here, cool this down, right? And we'll cool this one down too, because it's a little warm up there. So we're going to work on that. You can see he's already getting things and setting it up and doing repairs. Problem is he did the repair here, but he didn't do the repair here, and we'll get there. So we've got to get that taken care of and watch our food, make sure that we don't run out. Let's change this to a 7. We'll keep it there in case we need it, but let's change his priorities a little bit, Kyle. Because you don't need to make the food right now. What we do need to do is build. Digging's pretty much done, so we don't have to worry about so much about that. So we're gonna work on that, get the building done, all of that. Of course, we gotta catch up with our salt water, get that taken care of. There's nothing else on this map outside of just collecting the rest of the resources, but you know, first step was, hey, just get these unclogged, start building, start cooling, get this stabilized so that it's taken care of, and then we can come up here and we can punch it all into the rocket. So we've got that. And then on Smironi, I was looking at it as well. There is a volcano here we could also tame. We need steel and resources. We can't do anything with it right now, so we're not going to. But that's something we could do. But long term, I need to decide, do I really need the 4 systems going all the time? And I say that because, well, water. So we're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to take all the water out of this loop and fill that with polluted water. So right now we've cut off the water from here. Oh, whoops. Oh no, we cut it off there. Never mind. Okay. So we're going to drain the loop, the cooling loop, and put it into the recycler here and put it into the bathrooms. It's going to take quite a while to do that. Unless I want to try to build a bunch of pipe, which I don't have resources for, I could build pipe and try to get it down into the loop down here. But we're gonna have to do something with that because, well, once this salt water here is used up, it'll be like this, to where it's barely running. So, building has melted. Oh yeah, these have melted. Never mind. It calls these a building. Cool. All right, so we got this. All right, we got all of it out of here, so that's good. Look, we got all the gold. We've got 30 cycles here to get the heat down in here. It is below 100. So we're good. We can go ahead and... Oops. No, that one's fine. It's this one that we need to fix. Never mind. You know, let's get this fixed, guys. Unless this gets fixed, we can't do anything. Let me see. You guys can't come inside, so that's fine. You can come in here. All right, we'll get this one fixed. We'll get this out of here. We're also going to prioritize construction on a couple of these and start cooling this down, because unless we cool this down, it's just going to keep breaking. I appreciate that they came up and did this one, but it's not where our main issue is, so let's get this one taken care of. There we go. So anyways, we've got work to do, right? Now, the other thing I was looking at, and of course we're still obviously going into space and we're going to get to the other things. We're just waiting for the rockets to fill up with oxygen. Glad you're doing that. I know we have steel on this map, right? Yeah, we've got plenty of steel, so they can repair this. I'm just not sure why. All right, so this is running now. There we go. That'll cool the temperature down in here. That's good. And the water's fine because we'll just grab it from down here later, so not an issue. In fact, we should probably, not on a priority or anything, but we should probably think about long-term just doing this. So that later, when we want to pull water out, we can. Alright, cool. Alright, you guys getting this fixed? No. We're still waiting on delivery. Temperature is down to 284 though, so we will stop taking damage. I don't know what the issue is with this one and why they won't fix it. Are you gonna finally fix it? No, you're still fixing this one. Disable auto repair. Come on, it's this one you have to fix, dum-dums. Okay, so well, the steam turbine's nice and cool now. Is repair a different priority? can't be right. Where's repair at? This is the repair supply. Okay, now you're doing it. No, you're building all these other things. No, you... Are you... Yeah, you're building these other things. You're not... So we want to do the... Come on, map thing. I guess we need to get the repair supply. Maybe that's why. Okay, we've got water. We've got the temperature down below 275, so we'll stop taking damage. But we still got to fix that. But I mean that's good that we did that. That gets us a little bit of progress right there, so that we can go ahead and try to fix this base, and move forward, right? But they sure don't want to do this. Still a red alert, or a yellow alert. Alright, the other thing I was thinking of is, what do I want to do with this mess of a base? I mean, technically it's okay, but at the same time, bleh, right? Yeah. So, I'm not using these two. We'll deconstruct those. I'm surprised they still won't come in here and do this. Just like, I don't know what I'm missing. Right? They can come up. They can come over here. They can... It's available to get to. They're just not doing it. Where's our main guy? Our main digger. Do we have one? Maybe they died. Oh. Do we not have... Did all of our diggers die? We have the capability. So we have the capability with our guys, like these guys. Oh, so it's Aquaman was one of our primary diggers. Well, he's not going anywhere right now. So where are you? Oh, I forgot Catwoman's in space. I need to check her out. Where are you, Aquaman? Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah. Okay, well, as soon as schedule's taken care of. No, Catwoman's not in space. She just must have been inside the rocket. I guess. Are we saving or something? I can't do anything. Alright, what were we doing? We were checking for oxygen. Did we get, are we maxed in our oxygen? No, we're still, we are, okay. So, we're ready to launch this rocket. And who is our pilot? This one's Catwoman, right? That's who we chose? No, this is Tim Drake and Catwoman. Alright, we already selected the range. Yeah, we can go 20 tiles. We're going to come over here. Alright, Tim, let's go ahead and launch this. Oh, it's the lander's not ready? That's alright, we don't need the lander. Okay, so we got all the oxalite we need. We need to send the oxalite over here, but we can go ahead and we can shut this off for now. There we go. Alright, so we're going to launch that one. I want to get this one here back to Abundista to load up. It's ready to go. It's got everything it needs. It's got the cargo. So we're good. I don't even need to send food. Who's our crew here? Oh, this was Aquaman. Oh, that's all right. We're empty. We're good. I don't think it matters, but there we go. Alright, so you're good. So we can launch you as well. Right, because you have oxygen inside and everything. What do we got? We got 20 kilograms of oxygen. We're just going over there to land. We don't need... Well, let's put food in here. Let's go ahead and just put food... We'll take the food over. Might as well. I mean, it'll be good. So let's just load that up really quick. Alright. Avandista, did you get this done? No. Okay. I don't know what the issue is. We're going to deconstruct it. Got the temperature down, so that's good. But I don't know why they won't do the repair. But they won't do the repair. So we're just going to go ahead and deconstruct it. Then we're going to take the new one. We're going to put it in place. And we're going to do that. There we go. Okay, view the interior. Okay, we got food. We're good. We're going to go ahead and begin launch sequence. There we go. This one we should be ready on the inside as well. Let's take a look. No. No. Something's wrong with my toilets on Earthino again? No, there's nothing wrong with my toilets. You're perfectly fine. Okay, so... August alert. So, what's going on here? Okay, so there's the oxygen now flowing in, right? Good, and we have water. Okay, cool. So we'll get this with the oxygen, and we'll launch that one too. All right. That leaves this one. We're gonna go ahead and put food in it. There we go. Because we need to launch this one too to get it out of here, so that we can move this rocket. And we need to launch this rocket too. We have so many rockets to do. All right. Well, anyways. So cool. So these are all good to go. We're taken care of. All right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Now the other... Oh, we finally... we did dig into here a little bit, so that's good. Copy. Not sure why those aren't planted. All right. So we'll get this dug out, get that taken care of. Now, the other thing I was thinking of is, for the mess of the base, right? What do I want to do? We have these two bases, which are really nice. So I was thinking, well, what if we were to start making things simpler? We've got 67,000, 67 tons of plastic, right? We could definitely put in a transit system throughout the base, where needed. Obviously, we don't need it everywhere, but we could really speed stuff up through a transit system. Not that our dupes are slow, but it also might make things a little bit better. Now, that means a lot of changes potentially. So I'm a little worried about that because, excuse me, I'm trying to get a drink. There we go. I'm trying to decide what would be best, right? Because I was thinking, well, I could remove the diamond press, I could remove the oxalite generators, I could put them all up here near this stuff, which would cut out some transportation and some things like that. I could take our main power spike and put it into one spot, and I could extend these bases out. Like I could extend this one out, you know, into the middle, do more bedrooms, another inside ladder and stuff here, and then put a transit system, seal it so, you know, it's you want to go into it, you use the transit system, and you use the transit system to get over to this one. And down the very middle, we have just a main spine where our power grid goes up and all of that stuff. Speaking of, I want to recover a lot of this metal. Of course, I need iron. This is all out of copper. So, I mean, that was the other thing I was looking at was, well, could I go along and, you know, get more copper and make sure that all of this, wherever built, is made out of copper and aluminum, and recover any iron. Now, I haven't looked everywhere, but we do have iron on the line, and that's what we're short of the most, right? But it does mean we need either more copper or gold or aluminum or whatever. So that's why I'm so focused on a Bandista, because when I look over here from a refined metal standpoint, you know, we have a poop ton of copper and a poop ton of gold, and from a just a regular ore standpoint, we have a poop ton of aluminum and a poop ton of gold. So that's why I wanted the rocket back over here, so that we can go ahead and get all of this loaded up and everything. Speaking of which, we need to do that. And that. So that we can get all of that taken care of. We're still building this. I think this is dormant though, right? No, it's going to be dormant. There is a bunch of refined metals in here though, so we need to get these done really quick. So that we can get this delivered. Alright, cool. And it looks like we finally got this done, so we can go ahead and get rid of all this gold, get it out of here. It'll be good. Let's see. Well, we're just loading it into the thing right now, right? Yeah, so let's get another temp shift plate or two out of ice. So because this is already too hot, we're going to start heating up in here. In fact, let's do this. Because until we get all that gold out of there, we can't equalize the heat on everything, right? Okay, so you're working on this and getting it all done. What's wrong with you? Full bladder? Is the toilet messed up? No, the toilets are fine. He just looks at look at his face though, right? It's like, ugh. Okay, we got this done. We just got to get this one done. The more we can pull this gold out of here, the better. We still got 7 tons of it. Okay, good. You're building another wheeze. It'll melt instantly. cool this down, because otherwise this is too hot. So it's not cycling through this. It's only 219, which is good, but we don't want it above 200, so. You can do it. You're making messes? Well, technically that's okay, because maybe it'll cool this down too. Alright. I don't think they were making a mess in here. Alright, so we got this taken care of as well. So we could pull this all out. Same thing over here. We need to get this taken care of and stuff. I mean, temperature in here is fine, but it's like... I think we just had that one that was glitched still. And I think it's because I have this down at the bottom. May not be the best design, but let's pull all this out as well. Get it loaded onto the rocket, as much metal as possible. If we can get all of this metal, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the stone out for a minute so we can focus on just getting the metals, because that's what I need on my core planet, is I need the metals. Okay, so we got this, that cools that back down really quick, which is great. How hot is this gold? See, the problem is this gold here is still 300 degrees. That's the problem. Alright, cool. Well, that's good. That takes care of that. How are you doing? You're doing good, so we can keep our destination going to get that check mark. Alright, very good. Let's go to Earthino. This has been a good episode of just kind of just powering through a few things to get it done and whatnot. Are we still flowing oxygen in? No, we are full. Alright, so you are ready to go as well. Who do we have for crew? So I can either send Catwoman to get supplies, or I can send Catwoman... Okay, we're sending Catwoman to explore and drop the thing off. That's what we're doing. Right? Because this is going to be Catwoman, right? Yeah, there's Catwoman. I don't think we have anybody else. Yeah, no one else. Alright. And we've got our destination already, so begin launch sequence, loading crew. That way we can destroy this, get this built, and move it over, and get it taken care of. Okay. So, this'll launch. And we can deploy, drop off the cargo over there so that we have steel for when we want it. Awesome. Alright, and then in Smironi we're really not doing anything, but we are almost short on food again, so I'm going to have to send some over there. So we'll think about that as well. We are also... Born. Can you... What's wrong? You have no reed fiber to repair. And no metals either to repair. Alright, so you need food, reed fiber, metals. What's wrong with you? Airline fueled. Pilot's not boarded yet. We don't have anybody else on the crew, do we? It must be time for Cat to sleep. For Catwoman. Okay. Well, that'll launch here in a moment. So, let's come over here. And let me see. So this is still on sweep only, right? Yes. So let's edible. Let's go ahead and get some grapefruit preserve. Because I know we have plenty of food. Alright, so here is grapefruit preserve. Sweet. Okay. We also have some stuffed berry. We like stuffed berry. If I can find it. There we go. We'll just put that. It's on sweep only, so. Preserve here. We just need to get it sent over. What is all this? Mud? Where's the mud coming from? Oh, because we had the little grubbies here. Do that. Alright. New planetoid. Another one? Dustazon. Okay, well, we'll be close enough to oversee it in a moment. Interesting. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, the ethanol and operating machinery. I need someone to go to space, really. Yeah, guess we'll just take that. I don't think we have any skills to do. I mean, super mainly, but I don't... Why would you need it, right? Oh, well, we do. We do have some new people that we never finished, I guess. Oh, well. Okay, well, you're fine. Everybody else is fine. Alright, well, that's good. Not that it was a big issue, but that's good to know. Alright, okay. Let's get those. And then I also need igneous rock over there. A lot of it. Like a good 20 tons of igneous rock. Is it... Where's... World? Why do we have blast shots sitting here? Do we have any in a chest inside the base? We do. We have it in this one. Okay, we got a bunch here. I wish when it is selected, I could just grab it, but... It's so small. But maybe we can send it over there. Okay, well, we got plenty of food, so we're good. Oh yeah, reed fiber. We're gonna take those off. I think I already have reed fiber on. It's an industrial ingredient, right? Reed fiber. All right. Where... Okay, this is 35 units. It's the perfect amount. There we go. Get that over there, then he can repair his suit. Cool. Alright, well, I think that ends this episode with a overseeing of planet of Dustonia, which seems to be a lot of regolith. And some other things. There is something else down here, but interesting, interesting. Okay, cool. We also went ahead and discovered that. So I think... if we go around the planet, we'll still be able to go straight back. We just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, should be able to get all the way out to here. All right, well, thank you for joining, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.